Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Mekakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace, love, safe taste, and mercy be unto the hopeful elect. Hey, two things. Hey, one, I was riding in the car, and I was doing the lesson that was inspired by Apostle Gabar's lesson, dealing with the woman that said that GMS should take a year off and take care of their family. And in the video, he mentioned that we're supposed to have a particular mentality, and that mentality is to do the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to be occupied within prophecies, and to be occupied within the meditation of these scriptures. All right, so that we can be the watchmen that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai set us up to warn the nation. All right, the things that we see, being seers, being prophets. And two, it reminded me of the song by the Isley Brothers. Got work to do. We got work to do. And that work is preaching the gospel. That work is telling these Israelites of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and breaking down the scriptures so that them being in a Gentile state of mind can come back to the light, that light being the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, we got work to do. And to grab a quick scripture, because when we go out and teach or when we do lessons, that is considered doing the work. And the quick scripture to prove that would be Acts 15:36. And some days after, Paul said unto Barnabas, let us go again and visit our brethren in every city where we have preached the word of Yahweh Shai and see how they do. And Barnabas determined to take with them John, whose surname was Mark. But Paul thought not good to take him with them, who departed from them in Pamphylia, and went not with them to the work. So what was the work? All right. What was the work? The work was preaching the word. All right. Preaching the word. So preaching the word is considered doing the work, and we got much work to do. All right. The elect can be sealed right now, and by the things that are happening in the earth, all right, it looks like they are sealed. But there's still the work to be done in the regard of prophesying this word. All right. Prophesying this word. And another quick scripture to get would be the book of Luke, the 10th chapter, verse 2. And matter of fact, let me go to verse 1. It says, and after these things, Yahweh Shai appointed other 70 also and sent them 2 and 2 before his face into every city and place whither he himself would come. Therefore he said unto them, the harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore Yahweh of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest. And those laborers are to go out and to preach the word, to gather the fruit. So what does it mean to be a laborer? Ergates, a workman, a laborer, usually one who works for hire, especially an agricultural worker, one who does a worker, a perpetrator. So it doesn't say one who's sitting on his ass. It says one who does. And we are working for a hire. That hire is the penny. That hire is the penny, which is salvation. All right. Which if you hold your man down, you would be able to receive an inheritance of salvation through him. All right. Going over to the book of Matthew's, the 20th chapter. And Salakia, bear with me, because this just came to mind. Matthew's 20:10. It says, but when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more. And likewise, every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden in the heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, friend, I do not know, I did thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way, and I will give unto the last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? Is thine eye evil because I am a good man? I am good, Salakia. So that last shall be first, and the first shall be last, for many are called, but few are chosen. You know, which is the parable of the penny, and that penny represents salvation. So you had individuals within this parable that were out laboring, and at the end, when it was time for everyone to receive their wage, they all receive a penny. So they all receive the same salvation, man. All right. So we're laboring for our penny. A matter of fact, to read part of the lyrics of that song, I got work to do. It says, oh, I'm out here trying to make it. Baby, can't you see? It takes a lot of money to make it. Let's talk truthfully. It says, so keep your love light burning. Oh, you've got to have a little faith. So if your man is doing the work, you know, and he's out there laboring for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you should be rooting for him. You should be cheering them all. And I got a funny little story. I was out bowling with one of my younger brothers, you know, and, you know, really all of our family was there, but just highlighting him in particular because hey, he was, we were bowling. So he kept throwing gutter balls and he was doing so horrible, but his woman kept cheering him on regardless, you know, and you know how Jake get, you know, how lively the N-Dub is. So she like, that's what I'm talking about, babe. You got it, babe. But just using that as an example, have a little faith in your man, because how much more so when he's doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? Have a little faith in your man, you know, because if you continue in the faith, there's blessings for you as well. All right. Hey, the scripture says that a way that a man can save his household is through believing in Yahushai. And what's the ultimate form of your belief in Yahushai? And it tells you within the book of 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, verse 13. All right, which says we have in the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believe and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore we speak. So the ultimate form of showing that you believe in Yahushai is preaching this word. So going back and reading a little bit more of the lyrics, I would sing it, you know, but, you know, I ain't that great of a singer. It says you might as well get used to me coming home a little late, because your man may stay out late, you know, doing the work. You know, he's not with another woman, but really he is with another woman because wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is equated to being another woman, you know, and she's the best woman. All right. She's the best woman. All right. He's out doing lessons with the brothers, fellowshipping and studying, but you're complaining and you're not even holding up your deal of being a wife. The house is dirty. Dishes ain't washed. Food ain't cooked. But you complaining that he's coming home late. You should be happy he's coming home late because that gives you more time to get the house together, which the scripture says that you're supposed to rule the house in his absence and you're supposed to keep it in order while he's out doing the work, you know, doing the work of the Lord and also working his job. The point being is that there's work to do, man. All right. And doing the work also is looked at as trading talents. All right. Because you're taking the talents that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave you and you're using it for the ministry. All right. You're ministering unto the brothers. And the best food to feed the flock with is the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because you had Chief Ephraim that said if you're the best jerk chicken cooker, you better cook the hell out of that jerk chicken. Well, that's not what the scripture's talking about in regards to talents. All right. In Matthew's 25th chapter, and beginning at verse 14, it says, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servant and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2 talents, and to another 1 talent, and to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey." So those talents that he gave him is the tools that it takes to push the word. All right. The word there is talatan, the scale of a balance, a pair or scale. All right. That which is weighed, a talent. So it's dealing with a certain measure. So what is your measure? All right. That was given unto you. All right. According to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the book of Romans, the 12th chapter, verse 3, it says, "For I say, though the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yahweh have dealt to every man his measure of faith." So Yahweh has dealt unto every man his measure. So what is your particular measure within this ministry? All right. Is it doing lessons in the Hebrew? Is it prophesying? Is it going into history? Is it exhortation? All right. What is your gift that was given unto you through Yahweh Shai for this ministry? All right. What is it? Find it out and use it and occupy it. Do the work. Romans 12:4. It says, "For as many as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we being many are one body in Yahweh Shai, and every one member one of another. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teacheth, or he that exhorteth on exhortation. He that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that sheweth mercy with cheerfulness. Let love be without dissimulation, abhor that which is evil, and cleave to that which is good. So those are a few of the different gifts that we receive through the Spirit that we are using to grow the ministry and to edify the body. But the best of all of those gifts is what gift? It's the gift of prophecy, which the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. 1 Corinthians 12:1, it says, "Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant." All right. So concerning spiritual gifts, all right, Paul said to do what concerning the gifts, the spiritual gifts. It says, "But covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet shew I unto you a more excellent way." So he said, covet the best gift. Now let's find out what the best gift is. All right, what's the best talent that you can have? It says, "Follow after charity, desire spiritual gifts." All right, covet spiritual gifts, right? "But rather that ye may prophesy." So what is the best gift? The best gift is prophesying. And if you're a prophet of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, if you're a teacher, if you're a minister, if your gift is exhortation, if your gift is building up faith, whatever it be, make full proof of it. All right, bring it to its full capacity. And you can't do that if you're not working. You can't do that if you're just sitting around being stagnant. The book of 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter, and verse 5, it says, "And they, verse 5, I was reading 4. It says, "But watch thou in all things, endure affliction, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry." So what is an evangelist? All right, what does it mean to evangelize? You are Galates. You are Galates. And it means to a bringer of good tidings, an evangelist, the name given in the New Testament to heralds of salvation through Yahweh Shai, who are not apostles. So what is a herald? A herald is a prophet, man. Bringing that good news, all right, warning, all right, telling our people that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. This is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be doing the work of an evangelist and making full proof, all right, of thy ministry. So whatever your gift is, you're supposed to be making full proof of it. And that's the reason why we're continuously making lessons. All right, that's the reason that we're continuously doing the work. The word for making full proof is
Strong's G 4135. Pleiraphoreo. Pleiraphoreo.
Which means to bear or bring full, to make full, to cause a thing to be shown to the full, to fulfill the ministry in every part, to carry through to the end, accomplish, all right, things that have been, all right, to fill one with any thought, conviction, or inclination, all right, to make one certain, to persuade, convince one, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to convince, all right, the elect. All right, we're trying to convince the elect to be persuaded, fully convinced, or assured to render, inclined, or bent on. So we're bent on doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Another scripture is Romans, the 11th chapter and the 13th verse, which reads, it says, "For I speak to you Gentiles, insomuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify my office." I magnify my office. Let's look up the word magnify, which is doxazo. And it says to things supposed to be of an opinion, to praise, extol, all right, to celebrate, honor, to make glories, adorned with luster and with splendor, to impart the glory to something, render it excellent. All right, to cause the dignity and worth of some person or thing to become manifest and acknowledged. So how can you find dignity or honor if you're not doing the work? If you're not going out and preaching and manifesting, you know, the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you can't find honor in that. You know, who wants to say, oh, I just sit on my ass all day? You know, I'm not doing it. You want to magnify that? You want praise in that? All right. There's no praise in that, man. But there's praise in actually teaching the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. There's praise in that. And let me see, I think I got one last scripture, you know, so with that, you know, I truly hope that this lesson was edifying. Hey, do the work, man. If the spirit hop on you to do the work, hey, do it, man. All right. And whatever your part is, whatever your gift is, your talent is from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, make full use of it. All right. Because when Yahweh Shai comes back, he want to find you so doing. So with that, I hope that the lesson was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.